Day 56. Now, a bridge of incidents happened. This is the 56th day. However, we got an email from our broker. And in this email, it's basically saying, I've never got an email from this broker, by the way. Never. But it was basically telling me to join other successful traders and show my strategy. And not that I have to, but I can share my insights, my strategy. Amazing. See that? That's a bridge right there. A stepping stone to my end state. Even if I'm not so intentionally being so strict all throughout my day, holding my state, I've already planted the seeds. Day 56. This bridge of incidents is crazy. My broker emailed me basically acknowledging that I'm a profitable trader, saying join other successful traders where you can show your insights, strategy. Fuck. Wow, man. Neville Goddard. Amazing. You know, Aaron, when you gonna go on holiday? It's not even surreal. I've been working on this stuff for so long. Years, half a decade on all of this stuff. Where am I going first? I'll be honest, there's a few places I want to check out. 100%, but I need to go to Bali. But should I tell you the best part about this all is, when I go on holiday, I'm not escaping anything. I can run what I've created in these videos. I can manage them all from wherever I am in the globe. Imagine that. Whether I'm in Tokyo, fucking Australia, Russia, it doesn't matter. Aaron, where are you going first? Definitely gonna hit up, Bali and Thailand. In fact, sorry, Bali is in... I'm pretty sure Bali is in Thailand. Or am I wrong? Anyway, I'm going to both of them places. Bangkok and Bali. Now, maybe they're near each other, I don't know. I'm checking them both out, though. I'm going everywhere, I don't view holiday as, I'm going on holiday. For example, when I go to Bali, I'm just going to go to Bali. I'm going to be in Bali and manage all of my work whilst I'm out in Bali. I'll still get my gym session done. I'll get all my work done. It's a lifestyle. And I was happy to sit in solitude for years to reach that point, which I'm edging very close to. Day 56. Today has been... Listen to all the bridges and synchronicities of today. So first of all, we got the email from our broker. We had a trade that hit our target alongside an email basically acknowledging me as a profitable trader. Then another one of my websites got a lead. I got another lead through one of my sites, which I haven't got a lead from this site yet, but that proves to me that this site converts. That was nice. We didn't close him because he called a number that was not the number I was using and complicated stuff. However, I fixed that now. Well, I'm going to fix that. It will just take a couple minutes. So we got a lead. We got an email from our broker. We hit target. We're having consistent winning trades in a row. Wow, man, this is day 56. So what is that? How many months is that? Well, almost 8 weeks, sorry. Almost 8 weeks. Amazing. Day 57. Do you know what happened today? Something weird happened. Google emailed me regarding one of my sites, but this site is the one I don't really care about. Just kind of weird, telling me that it's appearing for queries, but I've got sites that are doing much better than the one that they emailed me about. So yeah, but these weird little things are moving, man. On day 56, things are moving. Wow. Yesterday we had that trade thing. Yesterday I got an inquiry as well. I got a job coming. Let's go. Day 60. My trades are hitting fucking target. This has been happening for some time now, but Like my actual reality is bent. Like I'm just running a system. I've been profitable for a long time now. Well, let me actually talk more pertinently and detailed. So basically, I've been living in the end now my living in the end journey started on the 12th of October, 2024. Okay? October 2024. I started living in the end. Anyway, then about 8 weeks later, I had bridges of incidents, and then I started making some money because I had some profound realizations about the markets and like mindset shifts and realizations, etc. Technically, based on my technical skills, I had technical realizations. Anyway, I found some, not consistency, but I found a way how I was consistently anticipating the moves from the markets. Anyway, that version of me back then is doing the same thing I'm doing now. It's the same framework. It's still based off of the same realization I had, but I've tweaked it a lot. Now it's a full system, and it's so beautiful. I've even named it APR. Aaron's Pink Road. Aaron's Precision Regime. Aaron's Precise Regime. But it's APR. APR. The main name is Aaron's Pink Road. Reason why is because I put a pink road on the markets, and the fucking price just melts from that area, or rises, consistently. So this is day 60. Now, the last 14 weeks I've been operating with this system I've got. But during the last 14 weeks, I had to learn a lot of things in the forms of losing trades. Every time I've lost a trade, I've always, quitting has never been an option. It's always been a case of this is kind of mad. I just felt like I'm sitting in a Lambo right now speaking about my journey. I'm not in a Lambo right now, but things are sinking, man. Things are happening. You will fucking see me in a Lamborghini. And when I know Lamborghini is not where my happiness is. I'm happy now. I survived brain surgery, so everything from now is a plus. It doesn't matter. Like a Lamborghini, yeah, that's lovely, but the real win is the fact that I'm fucking healthy. Thank you. So the last 14 weeks have been good, but there was a week in that 14-week period where it wasn't good, because I did some things. I started taking more trades in a day, and I upped my risk a bit. So I lost. It fucked me up a little. However, that was key. That situation was key because I learned so much. I didn't realize how important your emotional equity is in trading. Your emotional equity is so fucking important. It's so important, your emotional equity. Honestly, I didn't realize this, but that 1 week period I had when I upped my risk and started taking more trades in a day, that taught me so much about my emotional equity. Anyway, the last 14 weeks have been profitable if I view my metrics as reward, as in reward. So say, for example, you're in a 2-to-1 trade. Risk to reward is 1-to-2. So your reward is 2 times your risk, which is 1. Based on them metrics, for the last 14 weeks, I'm currently up altogether. However, the missing part was my risk management. That is the bit I had to tweak. But right, I'm gonna try and get you into how I'm thinking. It's quite fucking meticulous, but me measuring my performance based on the reward, aka if I'm in a 3-to-1 risk to reward trade, that means my reward was 3 times my risk, which is 1. So based on them metrics, the last 14 weeks have been profitable, because when you're trading is about the R multiple, aka your risk to reward or reward to risk. Listen, I say risk to reward, but I'm not trying to confuse whoever's watching this. So you get what I'm saying, I hope. So based on me measuring my stats based on the reward, the R ratio, I've been profitable for the last 14 weeks altogether. But the R ratio doesn't account for your risk management. Like, you can have high R multiple trades and be up on your R multiple. But if your actual risk was bad, like you risk too much, your R multiple is irrelevant if your risk is not in check. However, me viewing things in terms of risk allowed me to kind of see, wow, hold on, Aaron, you're profitable. As long as you don't fucking do that silly stuff with your risk again. Like I learned from that 1 week when I upped my risk and started taking more trades in a day. Anyway, my trades are hitting fucking target. So I'm using this 14 weeks, but I've actually there's been weeks, maybe. So basically, that 1 week where I kind of started risking more and taking more trades in a day, if I get rid of that week, I've been good for the last 14 weeks. So amazing things. I'm so proud. My trade today hit target. I'm up this week. I'm doing great.